The morning time setup. In order to correctly do the fractal model, you simply begin with the markets, either your favorite or the most common ones. I began last night with the mini D, mini my futures contract, okay, which I only did one trade, one contract. It was really confusing. Nothing was really clear. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some popular um, futures here. Now we have the Dow Jones. I selected that. That's a pretty common market, okay? And you scroll down and you look at the other markets here, and we could include some of the leading markets that will help you. Well, here's Bitcoin. Neil does cover the Bitcoins, but we can add it to the list here, okay? So we added Bitcoin, okay? And we may want to include, um, let's see here. We can include the micro E Russell. That will give us a possible fractal for a direction here. And we can scroll down and look at some further markets that you want to add. Okay, we have the E-mini NASDAQ. Let's include that. Very important. Now, when you're trading, you have to keep your eye on the big picture. Okay. Now, here's the E-mini Dow. We'll include that in our arsenal. And let's see, what else can we add that might help us? If you can't find a fractal one market, you can choose a whole bunch of here. Here's the E-mini NASDAQ again, 100. We'll include that too. Now, the different markets will offer a fractal where you can toggle between these markets to see how the overall picture on Wall Street. We can include the E-mini Russell while we do that. And what else might help us here? Um, well, we have the mini Dow. We can include that in our test box. And we'll include some other. Okay, the bell opened here. Granted, we're going to have a lot of spikes. Okay, that would be the futures. Let's go through them again to make sure we have all of them. The pound, I'm not really interested in. Now, if excitement happens on one market, we have a decline or a rally. That's going to affect the other markets. So you have to be aware of all the markets. You can't confine yourself to one market. Okay. I don't think we have the E-mini. We'll include that too. Okay, we got the E-mini in there. And we need as much information as possible. E-mini Russell, I'm not sure if we included that. Oh, we just did. Okay. We'll look at the, you have the Bitcoin in there. E-mini. Oh, we have the micro one here. MES. We forgot about that. Okay, we have that. So we have quite a few here. Uh, think we have the E-mini. We have the E-mini down. Uh-oh, my stop is going to be filled. Okay, I think it was filled there. Again, if you're not sure, as I was last night, uh, yep, I got filled. Okay, so now I am short. I'm out of the long, and I'm short. Okay, one contract. All right, now, if the trend continues, I'll add to that one contract. Okay, that was perfect. Um, one, two, yeah, you're gonna lose money. That's why I started with one contract, and I can build on it. Okay, the Nikkei, you might want to include that from overseas perspective. Oh, that's looking good. Okay, and we keep moving here. Okay, and I think I have all the markets I need for the time being. Okay, and we'll keep adding some more markets here. Uh, Silver and gold, completely chaotic. It's just going straight up. You can't find any fractals there. Okay. Again, you can look at other markets, again, which will assist you in assessing the trade. All right. So you have all your markets here. Uh, the futures are pretty volatile. They offer clear fractals. However, you can go to the indices. Okay, for example, the Nasdaq composite here. We can include that, right? Um, and we can include perhaps the Dow Jones. We'll include that. That's pretty important. And what else would I want to look at here? We have the DJX. Well, we'll include that. And gold, I'm staying away from gold. You know, it's really difficult going straight up there. We include the NDX Nasdaq 100. Uh, that might give us a clue to what's happening here. See. Oh, well, might as well include the Russell 2000. Okay. We include the SPX. We can take a glance at that. Okay. And we'll take a look at the penny. Not too much there. And that's about it. All right. So what we did here now is created our markets for today. Okay, so we have markets for today. Now, since we have all these markets here, the next thing we have to do, okay, would be to construct our time frames all the time from 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10. And I went all the way down to the monthly time frame. Now, you can break these up even more. For example, include a 2-minute time frame, a 4-minute time frame. But these are pretty reliable. Just 1, 3, 5, 10, 12, 13, 15, 20, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, 3-hour time frame, 5, and I went all the way up to the 8-hour time frame, weekly for long term, daily, and then monthly. Okay, now you have all your markets, okay, set up for the day, and you have all of the time frames to set up for the day. You need both, okay? You need your timeline, number one. Number two, you pick out your favorite, most reliable markets to do a trade. Now, you can include the FX too, but that's a lot of work. Okay, I mean, look at that. So I'm going to remain with the ones that we selected here and work with that. All right. So currently, um, I think we're on the YM here. Okay. Now, the particular fractal here, okay, is a similarity from, I believe, the 10-minute chart. And I'm thinking that it'll go up, but it's testing a bottom here. Now, how do we know that? Well, that's the reason for the time frames here. We started with the 4-hour. We go to the 3-hour. Okay, see, the 3-hour is breaking. All right. Now we're gonna go from the 3-hour to the 2-hour. It's breaking. Okay. And then you drill down to the 1-hour time frame. It's really testing that line there. And we'll go from the 1-hour to the 30-minute time frame. Whoa, that's ominous. Okay, very ominous. Look. Okay, so if we pan back a bit, okay, the fractals will look different on different time frames. That's why you definitely need all your time frames here. Now, if you don't need your time frames, you're going to get a different picture here. Okay, we're on a 30-minute time frame. We'll go to the 20-minute time frame. Boom. Okay. It looks like we're going to have the clay hit. Wow. We went down 50 points already. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Well, that looks pretty bearish. Big spike on the open. All right. And the 13-minute time frame is pretty good too. Whoa. Okay. Again, you don't do the trade, at the open, obviously. You're committing trading suicide there. And we're going to continue from the 13 to the 10. Whoa, kind of bearish. And we go to the 5-minute time frame. Whoa, I don't know. Now, we do have a semi-quasi crown top here. Okay. You'll learn that in time. Again, fractals are similar. Okay. Semi-quasi, meaning somewhat. And you have a simple similarity, which we began with the trade last night. Okay. Now, in fact, if you're a day trader, you can even go to the 3-minute time frame. Okay. It might offer you a kilo. But right now, we're going to have to focus on the time frames throughout the day, okay, because things are going to happen, right? And this is what you do to monitor the trade, okay? Now, again, on the different time frames, you're going to have different fractals. That's why it is imperative that you have all the time frames arranged, okay? Now, that happens on YM. What you want to do, you want to examine the other markets too. For example, let's take a look at the micro, what's happening here, okay? On a 2-hour time frame, we may have a fractal right here telling me if we remain here, the market will continue to go up. This will provide evidence help you back up your original trade on the Dow, okay, and maybe go 3-hour. Okay, now it looks like kind of bearish, so you're using the other markets to kind of help you with your original market that you looked at. Okay. Now, in terms of Elliott here, you can label that as a simple zigzag. But going down to the other time frames here, uh, well, okay, I did see this last night. We have a simple 7 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is indicating top. Okay, now this market is going to uh, solidify the original market on a Dow here. All right, so since I'm short here, I want some other markets to kind of join in to the parade. Okay, in fact, you can use the MAS as a proxy for the Dow. Let me repeat that. You can use the MES as a proxy for Dow. Okay, I'm short the Dow, and now we have a new fractal on a new time frame on a new market. You have to move around. Okay, you can't stay on one market and hope that it's going to go down. You need another confirmation right here. All right, uh, and you need to find it on another time frame here. All right. So if the market continues to go up here on the MES versus the Dow, okay, the trend will probably change. If it remains here, the short would be effective. Since you have one contract, you can add more, okay? And if this is higher, you cover. Okay, so this morning, this is the uh, uh, ritual that you have to set up on your charting platform. Okay, you need to have a group of markets. Number one, A. Number two, B. You need all the time frames. All right. Now, if you don't have the time frames, okay, and you don't have additional markets, you don't do the trade. Okay, it's not going to work. But today, I wanted to point out the importance of constructing your platform in order to do the fractal trade. You need a market and you need time frames, period. Okay, you don't look at anything else. I'm not looking at volume. I'm not looking at any indicators. Some people might enjoy that, but I don't find that helpful. Hank Winicky from ElliottFractals.com, signing off.